Warmtact floor heating system with graphene carbon film. Before construction and installation, the distribution system meets the design standard or completes the transformation according to heat design requirements. Hang the worm tips after entering the construction step. Clean and level up the initial ground and reserve the requirements for the final survival of the ground elevation. After the acceptance of the ground, the whole room is instead laid with insulation board. The gap should be controlled within 5 mm and the tap should be pasted. Cut grooves in the position where the insulation plans should be grooved and place the external sensor. Make sure the area of electronic heat film laid is clean and free of foreign matter, in strict accordance with the design drawings. The heating film is evenly laid on the insulation board. Make sure the front side faces up to avoid cracking. After the heating film is laid in place, the T-tap cable intergrafted line corresponding to the design drawing is selected to connect with the heating film. The connection must be correctly aligned and then tightened to the root. And when waterproof type and electrical insulation tap. After the completion, use clamp to fix the cable. And finally use tap to fix the heating film. Draw cable to thermostat box. Use the resistance of multimeter to test the resistance of the outline line of the heating film. Calculate and record the power according to the measured resistance and compare with the design power. The deviation within A plus or minus 10% is qualified. Negometer is used to test the insulation resistance of the electrothermal film outline wire to the protective ground, ensuring that the normal resistance value reaches more than 2 mm. E62 and 20V temporary powder supply is used for power test, where power is on. A clamp-sharp ammeter is used to test the circuit current. The power is calculated according to the measured current value. By comparing with the designed power, the deviation is qualified within A plus or minus 10%. After passing the first test, lay a layer of plastic cloth in the film laying area and fix it within carton. Leave a blank area 15 cm away from the wall within laying. Paste the notice label on the plastic sheet in a prominent position. Install local equipotential connection network. Command leveling pad is laid in order to prevent cutting or puncture diagram. Mortar is made of mortar without stone. If stone is needed, thin stone without sharp edges and corners is used. During construction, no less than 10 mm composite board shear be laid on the transport channel with cloth film and no sharp objects such as nail shall be confirmed. In aided construction, personnel should avoid stepping directly on the heating area. In the process of civil construction, it is necessary to conduct that supervision. Solve the problem immediately to avoid invincible consequences. After caring provide of commits the great conscience, the heating film system should be tested twice. After passing the test, the thermostat can be installed. Do not distinguish the zero fire wear when wearing, and do not contact wrong. After the thermostat is installed, the electrolytic heat film heating system can be electrified and adjusted. Use a thermometer or a thermal imager to observe the ground heating. Check whether there is any abnormality in the distribution system. If there is no abnormality, arrange the acceptance work and issue the acceptance certificate of rating instruction and warranty card.